Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 2 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to bring in the Beyond Indigo Divine Union deck and the Cwtch Tarot, the words Unspoken. So what's unspoken right now? What does your person want you to know? And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. I do feel they're keeping things deep inside right now. They're so close to opening up that they keep getting ready and then backing out. And it's right on the tip of the tongue. So it's going to be blurted out. It's going to happen when you least expect it, this communication. So what do they want to say to you today? What do they want to say? What do they want to say to you today? What's on their mind? What's on their mind today? I feel that card as well. What's on their mind today? What do they want you to know? What do they want you to know? So let's start with these cards. So the first message coming through here today, the first thing they want you to know is that they want to be in a position where they can marry you or be in sacred union with you or both. So when these cards flew out of the deck, you know, this is what they're blurting out. They want you to know that they want to be in a relationship with you. They want to be in sacred union. They want to be able to marry you. Now, not all of you are going to get married, but many of you are going to come into union and you're going to decide what the next steps are. So even if you don't want to be married, you definitely do want to be in union. And it's showing this. So when they think about you, they think about you in a loving, committed relationship. Someone they can be with for the rest of their life in union. And that's what union is. We talk about twin flame union. Union is really about being in a relationship. However, twin flame union is more than that. It's a sacred union where you don't really need a ring or a piece of paper or a ceremony to be married because you already are. You already are because God's ordained it that way. So what your person is really saying to you is, I recognize that our union is meant to be. I recognize that what we share is sacred, that what we share is soul level, that you're the person I can see myself being with for the rest of my life. Even if they've been married before or they're married now, they see you as their future. They see you as the one that they're going to end up with. You're their long term. You're their end game. You're the one they're going to grow old with. They see that no matter what circumstances they're in. So recognize that this is what's on their mind. And this is also something that will get blurted out. So I feel for those of you who do get married, it will perhaps take you by surprise when they do propose to you. Because it will be blurted out. It will just come out and you'll think, whoa, where did that come from? Or where did that ring appear from? Because they'll be thinking about it, but to you, you perhaps won't have any clue. Because the Divine Masculine is very good at masking what they're thinking and masking what they're doing as well. So they wear a mask with everybody else and you can see through that mask, but you struggle to understand what they're actually feeling about you because of your own ego sometimes. So even though you know they love you and you know they care, and again, they give me a struggle there to speak because it's the lack in communication or when they aren't opening up about things or they're being very guarded with their feelings and their emotions and things they're saying, it makes you doubt everything. So you start thinking, well, are they actually going to be with me? Do they actually want a relationship with me? Do they actually love and want me and desire me? Do they actually want a future with me that could lead to a marriage or a commitment or a long-term goal? And the answer is always yes. However, your ego can get in the way and tell you otherwise. So I feel that's why it's going to be a surprise when it comes in, because you won't be expecting it, because maybe you've been telling yourself it's not real or it's never going to happen or it's not true. They're saying to you, better late than never. So you might be thinking, okay, well, when is this going to happen then? When are we going to be in union? When are they going to marry me? When? Better late than never. So in other words, it doesn't really matter as long as it happens. You've got to be okay with the when. You have to let go of the how and the when and all the questioning and be in the energy of surrender, which is the energy of flow, which means you're trusting and having faith that this will happen whenever that will be. Because your person is saying, better late than never. I am ready to commit for real this time. So what I'm feeling is they may not be ready in this exact moment to commit to you, to be in union or marry you, but they will in time. And that's why they're saying better late than never. It will be for real this time. So when it does happen, it will be for real. So for someone watching, I feel this is happening now. better late than never. Maybe they've even reached out, maybe you're already in union or you're planning a marriage. But for the majority of people watching this is them letting you know that it will happen in divine timing, and it will be better late than never. So if you're thinking it's never going to happen, think again, because it will happen. It's just not happening on your timeline or in the way perhaps you think it should happen. And maybe that's because of your own ego bringing it fear around the biological clock or what people are thinking or saying, and it doesn't matter. What matters is that you end up together whenever that will be. The time will pass anyway. You can see a future with them and they can see a future with you because you're deeply in love with each other, and that will never change. And that's why they're saying sacred union, marriage, yes, better late than never. I am going to commit to you, and it will be for real this time, when I'm ready. And when you're ready, because that may scare you. You may think, well, am I actually ready for this right now? Am I ready? And that's why this wood snake is helping you to prepare also, by clearing your space, clearing the clutter in your mind or in your life, getting your life ready. So you may be going through big changes yourself. You may be going through job changes or other challenges to get ready. Hello, beautiful, it's been a while. So this is another sign about reaching out to you. Communication, working out how they're going to spontaneously blurt it out. And they may just say, hey, it's been a while, or how you doing, or hey. So when they reach out to you, it may be a very small message, but it'll mean so much. And you might think, is that it? It's been this amount of time, that amount of time. Is that all you're saying to me? Hello, or hey you, or hey beautiful. But they are testing the water with you. For one, they're making sure they're not blocked and they're not going to get rejected. And for two, they're making sure that, they don't kind of say too much too soon, because they may not know what your circumstances are. They may not know if you're seeing anybody or what you're up to. And they're saying, hello, beautiful, because they're letting you know that they find you beautiful. Now, not all of them are going to communicate in that way. You may have your own way of communicating that says that, but they want you to know that they find you beautiful. Doesn't matter whether you are a guy or a gal, that's how they see you, beautiful on the inside and the outside. It's been a while. So they're very aware of that. They're aware that it's taken them a while to communicate or to open up or to come back. But they're saying, I can't get you off my mind. It's been a while, yet I still can't get you off my mind. So it doesn't matter whether it's been a day, a week, a year, or 20 years. They can't get you out of their head and off their mind, because you are one. And you're always being guided back together, because you're destined. It's belonging. It's where you belong. So I feel this is definitely a big message about that next step to bring in communication. And if you're thinking, when are they going to marry me? When are we going to have a sacred union? There has to be a step forward to communicate first. So don't try and run on this journey before you can walk, which means don't rush or force anything. Just be in the flow of it. And a lot of them will come forward with an apology. And you've been working through your own forgiveness, working through your own healing. And they're saying, I didn't mean to hurt you. So they're saying, I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to upset you. I didn't mean. So I'm staying away until I can come forward in the right energy. Now let me read you this message, but don't get triggered by it, because I'm channeling it, okay? I didn't mean to hurt you, but I know if I come back now, I would do it all over again. So what they're saying is, I'm not going to just reach out for the sake of it as much as I want to when I could possibly hurt you again. I want to reach out when I can commit to you, when I am free of the karmic situation, or when I have dealt with my codependency or my addiction or my fear or whatever it is, or got myself into a better position financially, or I'm ready to open up more, because I don't want to hurt you again. I don't want to put you through that again, or me, because they hurt too. They hurt too, and if they are hurting you, it's because they're hurting inside. Never take it personally. So this is why it's a not now. This is why for the majority of you watching, it's taken a little bit longer. And I allow my friends and family to rule my life. So there will be some of them who are being ruled by what others think. So it doesn't mean that the friends and family are ruling them, that they've got that major power over them. It means that they are allowing what they think and say affect them. So they may be affected by their views on certain things. That could be about marriage. It could be about religion. Could be about politics. It could be about many things. And if you've got differences between you, whether it's an age gap or you've got a different religious belief or whatever it is, they may be thinking about that. What will my family think? What will my friends think? Are they going to accept you and me and us together? Is this going to be accepted? And they will move beyond that. A lot of them will be in fear about what people think if they move on from someone else. Judging them, you're a bad person. You should stay there because you've made a commitment or you've got obligations or responsibilities. And that gets in the head. Or maybe it's to do with work. And the family or friends are saying, well, that's what you should be doing. That's what your family have always done, and that's what you've always done. You don't want to take a risk. What if you make a mistake? So they're allowing people in their head, but they're also stepping out of that so they can take back their own power. And they're saying, this isn't easy for me to stay away, but I have to for now. So remember, they're saying to you, this isn't going to be forever. I'm going to come forward in the right energy when we're both ready. And I'm going to tell you how beautiful you are, and I want a future with you. And I do wonder if you still think of me. So you're always on their mind, and they're wondering if you're thinking of them, because they can think, have you moved on? Have you let me go? What are you doing? They're curious about you, and the curiosity creates the way, because when they're curious about you, that's when they start reaching out. They start testing the water. They start checking you out on social media. So the not now means a not now. It's not a no, it's a not now. It's not that this is going to take forever. It's better late than never. And that's what you need to understand. It's better late than never. So it will happen at the right time. For some of you, it's going to happen quicker than others. You've just got to be okay with the process of your journey and have faith in God's plan, because whenever you're not together, you're being protected. But the ultimate goal is not only marriage, and union, but having that amazing partnership. So it's not just about being together, it's about commitment and everything that you both want in divine timing. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.